Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another absolute banger of a video. You already know what's going on. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down how to create and implement irresistible e-com offers. And you guys really seem to enjoy the last video on this. And we're going to go one step deeper in this video because not only are we going to break down the methodology and the psychology behind what makes an offer irresistible and convert like crazy, we're also going to take you into the back end of Shopify to show you exactly how I would set up an offer on a brand new store using a couple of my favorite apps, as well as a few custom HTML sections that I normally save for my students in my private community, but I'm going to be giving them away to you for free in this video. In fact, it's probably in the description of this video as well, so you can copy paste this into your store. And as a reminder, this is literally how I was able to scale my first ever dropshipping business to over $1 million in sales in its first year profitably. We scaled to 100K in our first 30 days, into 160K in our first 3 months. 160K a month in our first 3 months. And I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to construct that offer, because what you see on screen is the direct result of us, unbeknownst to us at the time, creating an irresistible offer that no one else had on the market. And so chances are, if you have a product test that's either failing or you're generating a couple of sales, you can get much better results and scale 10 times further just by implementing an irresistible offer, because 99% of dropshippers are not taking the time to learn this stuff and to implement this stuff. So make sure you stick around until the end of this video. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to create and implement these irresistible offers into your own store that are able to generate results like the ones you see on screen. And as one step deeper, just to show you guys, this is actually working on a current store of mine, very small case study store. But last week we actually hit our highest revenue on this store profitably at $600 a day in revenue, all using the system and strategy that I'm going to show you in this video for creating these offers. So make sure you stick around until the end. And without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the video. Now, before we dive in, I do want to give you guys a friendly reminder that God tier. Now, before we dive in, I do want to take a minute to give a special shout out to my course and community, God Tier Ecom. If you guys are interested in accessing my complete Shopify dropshipping masterclass that shows you step by step how to build your first profitable dropshipping business and make your first $1,000 a day with meta ads branded dropshipping, even as a beginner with very little budget, then hit the first link in the description to join God Tier Ecom. Not only do you get access to the complete masterclass, it's going to show you step by step how to create your first branded store, all the way from doing product research, crafting the offer, building the store, making the creatives, building the testing campaigns, and scaling the ads. You're also going to get access to 3 weekly Q&A calls with myself. And you get also access to a whole slew of completion gifts, which includes $500 worth of free shared spy tool accounts, PP ads, Shop Hunter, all that good stuff. You get the maxed out accounts literally for free. So it's an instant ROI for joining today. And the kicker here is you also get access to a free one-on-one coaching call with myself, where we can sit down for 30 minutes and go deep into any issues or bottlenecks or challenges that you're facing. So if you want to get access to the complete Shopify dropshipping masterclass, the 3 weekly Q&As, the hundreds of dollars worth of free spy tools, and the one-on-one coaching call, make sure you hit the first link in the description to join God Tier Ecom. The price is going up at the end of the month. So if you join now, you'll lock in your spot for the lowest price it will ever be. On top of that, there's a 7-day money back guarantee. So if you join and you hate it, you can get your money back, no questions asked. So all that being said, hope to see some of you guys inside to take advantage and claim this offer and get access to all those bonuses while they're still available. But without further ado, let's get back to the video. All right, so when it comes to irresistible offers, it's important to understand and actually like demonstrate and define what an offer is. And in a nutshell, a lot of this is being extrapolated from Alex Hormozi's $100 million offers, which, by the way, if you guys haven't read, costs literally $1. Read it. People say it doesn't apply to ecom. They honestly just have no clue what they're fucking talking about. It honestly might apply even more to ecom than people realize. But in a nutshell, basically the offer is basically what we are exchanging in exchange for someone's payment. Like, what does someone actually get? They give you money. What they get in exchange and how you package that is what constitutes the offer. And the offer is the lifeblood of your business, because in order to grow a business, especially a dropshipping business, you need to build that business by generating new customers. And the way to get those customers in the door is through your offer. And Hormozi breaks down basically two types of offers. On the one hand, you have commodity offers and you have Grand Slam offers. And a commodity offer, as Hormozi defines it, is essentially an offer where whatever you're selling, the primary mechanism that you compete with other sellers in the market is through price. So in a commodity offer, what essentially happens is the main way people differentiate amongst people selling the same thing is through price. And so it naturally follows that the person that sells that particular product for the lowest price is the one people flock to the most, and then eventually it just becomes a race to the bottom. Now, if you have a Grand Slam offer, conversely, this forces the prospect to stop and think differently to assess the value of your differentiated product. And it's very important that we don't compete on price, because you're dropshipping right now. You don't have a quality product. You don't even have your own freaking box on the product. Your shipping time is 15 days. Right? Like, you have nothing going for you, and you're going to try and charge a premium when people can get your exact same product on Temu, on Amazon, on AliExpress. Good fucking luck. Have fun with that. So if you are trying to play this commodity game, you're never going to win it, especially when you've got guys like Amazon and Temu, Walmart, that are selling your exact same product. And so what you have to do is implement the Grand Slam offer and adopt this paradigm where you're going to compete with other sellers on the market, not on price, but on value. Okay. So again, commodities and a commodity offer is a massive problem for you as a dropshipper, because what happens is basically it just becomes a race to the bottom as more and more people price their offers lower and lower without increasing the value. So we're going to fundamentally approach the offer from this paradigm of how can we increase value rather than compete on price. So Warren Buffett, the absolute GOAT of money, famously said, price is what you pay, value is what you get. And I used this last time to demonstrate the difference between price and value. And I'm going to use it again because I think it's just insanely effective at communicating what I want to get across and the point of differentiating between these two. So price is what you pay, value is what you get. This is what the customer gives you. So they give you dollars, and the value is what they get out of the item. And what happens in a commodity offer, or when you are approaching commodity offers, or let's say you find a product and you see your competitor, and your idea of a strong offer is, I'm going to find my competitor's price and I'm going to sell it for a little bit cheaper. All you're doing is lowering the price, but you're not actually changing what people are getting. And so in a commoditized market, eventually what happens is whoever can sell the product for the lowest price is the one who wins, right? Because what happens here is the discrepancy between price and perceived value increases, and it seems like people are getting a better deal, right? Whenever you're shopping, the lower you can get the price, the more value you feel like you're getting. Think about Walmart. For those of you that live in the US, they have this thing called rollback pricing, or they have price matching. And all that is basically they will promise to get the price as low as possible. They will match your competitor. They'll go even lower than that. And that is a game that those big retailers can play, but we can't play as dropshippers. And as the discrepancy between price and value increases, so too does the perceived value and alluringness of the offer. It becomes more and more irresistible, the increasing or the more that the discrepancy between price and value increases. However, at the same time, as you decrease price and you create this discrepancy that is responsible for making the offer more and more irresistible, what happens is that you actually have less margin, which means you actually make less money. So if this was your cost of goods, right? So if you have your COGS here, and let's just make this orange, or let's make it green, right? Let's say your COGS is fixed here, right? So you start up here, which is, let's say, like the average market value for the product that you're selling. Let's say everyone in the market is selling for about $100. So everyone is making about the same margin, but in a commoditized market and with commoditized offers, you have to continually lower the price because you're not touching the value, you're just lowering the price. But as you lower the price, right, what happens is the discrepancy between your cost of goods and your sale price decreases. And as that decreases, so too does your margin and the profit that you make per order. And that's why you see a lot of people who don't know shit about dropshipping saying, oh, the margins are really thin. It's such a terrible business model. Well, that's because they are looking at it purely from the paradigm of a commoditized market, and they're not approaching it with this value first paradigm. So what you want to do is, instead of competing on price, you want to focus on competing on value. And very, very few dropshippers are even thinking about the value side of the equation. It's always about how can I sell products for cheaper? How can I make my prices lower? But what you want to do is achieve that discrepancy between price and value by increasing the value side of this equation. And what this does is it allows you to charge actually more for what you're selling. And because of your cost of goods will usually, with a strong enough offer, and if you're following this video step by step, which you should be, then your cost of goods is only going to increase marginally to increase the perceived value. Like your cost to service this value or this price and value will go up marginally. Like you can get some crazy increases in perceived value with very, very marginal costs increase to you. Sometimes you can actually get it at zero cost increase through like things like digital products and offer enhancements and things like that. So what we're going to focus on in this video is teaching you basically how to increase the value side of this equation. Because again, assuming that your cost of goods goes up marginally to offset the increase in value that you're providing, what this allows you to do is you don't have to drop your price and you can increase the value, which means you can charge more and the customer gets more. There's a higher perceived value. The offer becomes more enticing. And on top of that, you make more money. And to demonstrate this point even further, let me go down to this section here. And this is what commoditized offers generally look like, right? So you have everyone selling the exact same thing. Everyone is offering the same thing, right? So everyone is offering the same value. Here, amongst all four of these competitors, sorry, this is 3, I am only getting a skincare wand. So the value is staying the exact same. So if I'm a consumer, and the value is the exact same, what I'm getting for my dollars is the exact same. I'm obviously going to try and make it so that I exchange and transact as few dollars as possible, which means it becomes an inevitable race to the bottom, which means whoever can sell the skincare wand for the least is the one who wins the auction or who wins the buyer. But that obviously has massive negative ramifications for how much money you actually make per transaction. Right? So it becomes a race to the bottom. So what we're going to do is instead, again, focus on doing this, increasing the value so we can still charge $129 and have people feel like they're getting a steal. That's what you want to do. That is basically the TLDR of this entire video. How can I charge hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars? How can I charge way more than my competition? 2x, 3x, 4x than my competition and make them feel and make the customer feel like they're still getting a steal. If you can do that, you will not only decimate your competition, you will make way more money than your competition, and you will scale like crazy. So another visual demonstration to bring this point home as to why the offer is so important is because it helps you stand out in commoditized markets. Now, again, with dropshipping, you're selling products that aren't yours and that can easily be found on so many different websites for way cheaper. And what happens is with dropshippers, everyone's using the same product images, everyone's using the same shrine theme, no differentiation in the offers. And literally just by changing your offer, this is effectively what happens. Right? You stand out in the market. So if everyone's doing the same thing, if everyone's selling the one skincare wand for one price, and that's the only value that people are getting is just the one skincare wand, then simply by differentiating your value, you stand out in the market. You become a one-of-one category in the customer's mind. So if the value is the same amongst all four competitors, like in this example, right, your consumer can compare you as a brand to other sellers, right? Because they know, okay, this person sells the wand for $129, then the value is the same, so can I get it cheaper somewhere else? But as Hormozi puts it in the book, right? If you have a grand slam offer, this forces the prospect to stop and think differently to assess the value of your differentiated product. And this establishes you as your own category, which means it's difficult to compare prices, which means you recalibrate the prospect's value meter and you win the transaction and the auction, right? So because you're so different, the audience or the website visitor has no, like they have no comparison in their head. And so they have to assess, they can't compare what you're selling to what someone else is selling because what you're selling is totally unique. So in that moment, it just becomes a question of value as opposed to like, where can I get this cheaper? Right? So which box are you picking? This is the most visually, most blatant, obvious example that I can provide to demonstrate why the offer is so critical, is because you simply stand out and you put yourself into a category of one. Let all the 99% of other dropshippers who are ripping the same content and just throwing shit up at the wall, let them do all this shit. This is what we're going to teach you how to do in this video. Now, as a recap, if the perceived value of what you're offering is the same as your competitors, it becomes a race to the bottom. Focus on increasing the value side of the equation. And by doing so, you can actually charge more and make more money. And as I demonstrated in the previous video, we're going to touch base on this again. There's really like 5 main components to an offer. We have scarcity, urgency, bonuses, guarantees, and naming. We see this a lot in the info product space, but not as much in the e-com space. And it's unfortunate because if you actually look under the curtains, you'll see lots of 9-figure brands approaching offers from this standpoint. Now, I'm going to show you the no-brainer offer evolution and how we implement each of these things one by one in order of easiness to implement. So we're going to start with things that are zero cost to you. So that way you can literally add them on, things that you're probably already doing. And then we'll gradually work our way up into increasing and adding different upsells and cross-sells. So step number 1 is we're going to add on the offer enhancements. These are going to be the intangible items. These are the zero cost items to you. So going back to that graph where we're looking at COGS and price, this is focusing on how can we increase the perceived value. In fact, we'll actually bring this down here so I can demonstrate this point further, right? So we're focusing here on right now, this is where you're starting out. You're selling the one skincare wand for, $129. And what we're going to do is with step 1, we're going to focus on increasing the value side of this function with zero cost initiatives to our expenses. So these are going to be things like shipping. Free shipping is a benefit, is a luxury. Lots of other brands charge for shipping. So many customers take free shipping for granted. So we're going to make the customer aware of free shipping. We're going to do discounts. We're going to do money back guarantees. We're going to do device warranties. We're going to do shipping protection, ebooks. These are all things that you can add to your store that do not increase your cost of goods, but increase the value. Marginally so, but they still increase the value, and you're probably not doing a good enough job by default of actually showing this on your site. So adding in, so I'll show you what happens in real time. You add in, we're going to add in free shipping, the value goes up. We're going to add in, 180-day money back guarantee, perceived value goes up. We're going to add a 1-year device warranty, value goes up. We're going to add shipping protection, right? Value goes up. We're going to add a free digital ebook that shows you 13 ways to lose belly fat in 30 days or less, value goes up. And as you can see, just by adding in things, more things that the customer is getting, the perceived value goes up. And if you watch infomercials for like products, they throw on the free shipping, and we'll look at some examples as well. They include these things as gifts, these non-tangible items as gifts, because they work to enhance the perceived value, and they really do work. So just by adding in those things to the actual product page, we're going to increase the perceived value without increasing our price and without lowering our price, without increasing our cost of goods. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is we're going to add that cross-sell and upsell. And this is where we start to see that increase in the cost of goods. But when you add in these cross-sells and upsells, that's when the value of your offer really starts to skyrocket, right? So for products that people can buy more than one of, you're going to offer them a discount, a value discount if they buy more. So if you sell something that makes sense for people to want to have multiples of, you're going to add that as an additional cross-sell and ideally give them a volume discount. So buy 3, get 1 free. Do not do discounts like buy 2, get 20% off. You always want to frame it as buy 1, get the next one at a bigger discount, because chances are buy 2 and get 20% off each doesn't sound as good as buy 1, get 1 40% off, right? So the law of large numbers, pick the one that's larger. And so add in a cross-sell for products that you can't buy more than one of. You're going to add on a free complimentary gift. So we're not adding in any additional like massive products. We're going to add in free complimentary products. Ideally, these are less than $5 And there's tons of products on the market that make perfect sense for what you're selling that cost very, very cheap. And I'll give you some examples as we get into the video as well. And what this is going to do at this stage is because we're limiting the free gift to less than $5 US. And this is going to depend, right, based on like the actual cost of goods on your product. Like if you're selling like a, face mask that costs you like $5, you can go even lower. But generally you want to keep this less than, sorry, I realized that's the wrong symbol, less than $5, because that's going to cause a marginal increase in your cost of goods. So your COGS will go up marginally, but the value when you do a free gift is going to go up like crazy, especially if you add in additional like cross sells as well. The value starts to go up crazy. So at step 2, we've added our additional cross sell / upsell, and our cost of goods have increased marginally, but the value has skyrocketed compared to when we just had the offer enhancements. Then we're going to go to step 3, and this is where we really make it just stupid. And this is where we start to add on, like where most advertisers would stop or create bundles and charge for. We're going to add on another 2 to 3 products here to create a massive value bundle. And we're going to get into some examples as well so you can see how this operates in real time from some of the top 9-figure brands. We're going to add these additional products. We're going to line up all the items that we've done from the previous steps. And then at the bottom, we're going to close the deal by showing them how much they are getting in a really awesome value stack. And when you're adding these additional products and cross sells, your cost of goods is going to increase, right? Let me go back there. So your cost of goods is going to increase pretty considerably at this point, and the value is going to go through the roof. But as we said earlier, what makes an offer actually irresistible is the discrepancy between price and value. And when people feel like the value outweighs the price, that would be stupid to say no. But you can also increase your price at this point too. So while most people are going to sell the skincare wand for like, $60, you're going to be able to sell the skincare wand for $120, and you're providing all this additional value up front, which allows you to charge more and offset the increase in the cost of goods and make more dollars for every order. So I know this is a very long-winded video, but that is the step-by-step breakdown in sort of like more of like a theoretical sense. And now let's get into how it actually plays out in real time. So this is what you're probably doing right now. Most people are doing this. They sell the one high-frequency therapy one, which is great. So we're now going to add in the offer enhancements. We've got our free shipping. We've got our 30-day guarantee. We've got our 50% off automatic discount code. That's great. Now we're going to add on the additional cross-sell, and we're going to add on the free gift with purchase / buy one, get one. So we have the frequency therapy one. We have the free gift with the purchase, or a buy one, get one deal, or some kind of quantity discount, free shipping, 30-day guarantee, and then the 50% off. This is probably, before we get into offer 4, this is what most people think a good offer is. They think like throwing on a free gift and calling it a day they're like, why is my offer not converting? And this is all they do, right? And most of the time, the customer's only aware of these 2 things, right? They're not even showing these things off as blatantly as they could. So now we get into step 4. So not only are we going to do the frequency therapy one, we're doing the 6 wand attachments, which by the way, if your product comes with certain attachments or certain accessories, you're going to separate those out as line items on the product page so people are aware of the value that they're getting. If you watch any infomercials, you're going to see they sell the knife kit and they're going to separate out every single knife. You get the butcher's knife, 6 carving knives, 6 steak knives, and each of them have a price tag. So don't discount yourself. Make the customers aware of the value they're getting, right? So the wand attachments, they're getting the cross-sell or the free gift. They've got the biocollagen masks. They're getting a hyaluronic acid cream. They're getting free shipping. They're getting a 180-day money-back guarantee, and their total savings is $224. And we can even add on, like, if you add on like a free ebook to this, right? Free ebook, you could do like free beauty consultation. Like there's so many ways like now we're getting into like ridiculous territory. But again, the more that you provide, the more value that provide, then the more irresistible the offer. And this is what you want your offer to look like. If your offer does not honestly like make you laugh, it should make you laugh. You should look at your offer and it should be almost like comical. It should be like, there's no way. And if you watch old infomercials, they make you laugh because they're so ridiculous. When they do but wait, there's more. It's like, dude, can you shut the fuck up? But that's how you want your offer to be. You want it to be so good that it almost seems like stupid. It's like, How are they making any money on this? And this is ultimately what your irresistible offer should look like. Now, I'm going to show off some examples here using a couple of examples and then my own store as well. So first of all, we've got your competition on the left. So this is the exact same product, exact same thing that you can find on AliExpress. This is the high frequency therapy wand. Let's take a look at the offer, what the customer thinks they're getting. So the customer sees this page. They know they're paying $95 for the high frequency wand. They can see they're getting free shipping, and that's it. So in the customer's mind, all they're getting is the frequency wand and free shipping. I don't see anything about a money back guarantee. I don't see anything about a warranty. I don't see anything about like free gifts. There's no sale. So it's $95 wand and free shipping, if anyone can even read that tiny fucking text there, right? Now let's cross over to our offer. So when the customer lands on the page, right? Again, you might be providing free shipping and guarantees, but if the customer doesn't see them, if it's not in their awareness, then they are not perceiving there's no perception that they're getting them, right? It's like that classic adage, if a tree falls in the middle of a forest, but no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. So on our page, we are getting the frequency wand, which is also like 50% off, right? They're getting the 6 wand attachments. They're getting the hyaluronic acid cream. They're getting 10 biocollagen face masks. They're getting free shipping, which normally costs $9.99. They're getting a 180-day money-back guarantee, and I could even add on the free device warranty, the free shipping protection. I could add on a free ebook. I could add on the free beauty consultation, right? There's like 5 additional things I could add to this to make it even more ridiculous. The total value of that offer is $359. It's theirs today for $129. They are saving 64% or almost 2x what they're going to pay. They're saving $229. Even if you're not someone who's in the market for this product, you can recognize that this is a crazy good offer. It almost becomes like, do I even want this thing? But look how good the deal is, right? That's how you want your customers to perceive what they're getting. That is what makes an offer truly irresistible. Now, let's do another example. So here is a classic dropshipping website. From the customer's perspective, let's do the exercise. What am I getting? I'm going to pay $149. I'm going to get this wand. It's 30% off, and that's it. I don't know if I'm getting free shipping. I don't know if there's a return guarantee. I don't know if there's a device warranty. Is there shipping protection? Is there any freebies? So all I'm getting is the wand for 30% off, and I'm not even getting free shipping. Now let's contrast that with another established brand. This is Javi Coffee. These guys are an 8-figure brand. And as you can see, look at the product title. It's not even the product. The product title is literally save 50. It's the offer. Save 56, get 4 free gifts. And as you can see, so they're getting the discount. So your customer's getting the 56% off. They're getting the 4 bottles, right? They're getting a free recipe booklet, which is a zero cost gift that they're providing. They're getting free shipping. They're getting a free magic spoon, and they're getting a free holiday tumbler. So they've included free shipping as a gift, which just goes to show, like, again, what you may be offering or what you're offering, you might think the customer knows, but they don't actually know. And free shipping, again, people take that for granted. Customers take it for granted, but Javi Coffee here has included it as a free gift. And these are all, I presume, very, very low cost items for them. And as you can see, the free shipping is here at the bottom. They have the 30-day guarantee, so the customer is well aware. So this customer is getting the 4 bottles, the booklet, the free shipping, the magic spoon, the tumbler. They're getting a free shipping as well as a money-back guarantee. Here is another example. This is one of my favorite examples from a company called Everyday Dose. They're doing a Black Friday sale. They're doing 83% off and 5 free gifts. So not only are you going to get a discount off of the actual product itself, but you're going to get free shipping, the free rechargeable frother, a free gunmetal dose spoon, a free breathwork app, and a free wellness booklet. So you're getting those 5 gifts. You get 45-day returns and free shipping as well. So look at the value stack here. They're basically doing the exact same thing that we're doing on our site. We just have the price attachment to it. But again, another example of a very, very well-established brand that is doing this value stack, right? They're doing all of the components of a Grand Slam offer right? Scarcity, urgency, bonuses, guarantees, naming, right? They even have the naming down where it's a Black Friday sale or Black Friday bundle, and they're packaging it and they're increasing the value of what they're providing so much so that it becomes stupid to say no. In fact, like I almost bought this myself because it was like 150 bucks, 25 bucks to actually try the product. Insane value. So again, to end the theoretical part of the video, again, price to value. Most people are going to try and compete on price. What you want to do instead is focus on increasing the value and competing on value, because providing more value means that the price to value discrepancy increases, which means you can charge more, and you want customers to feel like they are getting an absolute steal. By competing on value, that allows you to charge more, and by increasing the perceived value, you remove yourself from competing with people on price and these commoditized markets and enter into a space where you can charge more. The customer perceives themselves to be getting more, and you can make more money on every order. So that is it for the theoretical side. Now, I know that was very long-winded. Now let's jump into some of my favorite apps to show you some different ways that you can implement offers, as well as the custom liquid that I use to create this section here. This is not an app. This is actually a custom liquid. So let me show you how it actually works inside the theme editor, and then let me show you some of my favorite apps to actually implement offers. Alrighty, so we are inside my theme editor, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you this custom liquid section that I've actually built. And this is the value stack, and I actually have this for free inside of God Tier Ecom. And as you can see, this is fully custom coded. It took me a couple of hours to actually create. It should be linked in the description beneath this video. In terms of instructions of how to use this, take this piece of code, open up a ChatGPT window, feed the code into ChatGPT, and say, this is a piece of code for an offer. I want you to replace the details and the pricing with my offer, and then just give it all of your different, constituents of your offer and the price points, and ChatGPT will replace it very, very easily. Several students in the group have used this custom liquid themselves and been able to very, very easily use this for their own stores. So again, it's just a very simple custom liquid section, and it fits really nicely on mobile as well, right above the add to cart button, so people can see exactly what they're getting. If you are not going to use the custom liquid, make sure you have some type of announcement, some type of bullet point. Again, going back to the examples from companies like Everyday Dose, you'll notice, and same thing with Jabby Coffee, you notice all of the offer stuff is above the add to cart button. So it's immediately recognizable what people are going to get when they actually press the buy now button. So you want to do the same thing. If you want to use the custom liquid section, in my opinion, especially if you're using Dawn theme, you don't have access to Shrine, it's the cleanest way to actually get the offer on the page and to make it very apparent what people are actually getting, and to do the nice, awesome value stack at the bottom. So that is how you actually do that on the theme side. Now I'm going to go into the app section and show you some of my favorite apps to actually do this as well. Okay, cool. So by far, one of my favorite ways to actually implement offers and to make sure people are getting the products themselves is to use an app like Upcart. Upcart is basically an add to cart app or a cart app that replaces the default cart on your store and allows you to do some awesome things with different rewards. So as you can see here, I've set up multiple different tiers, and that corresponds with the progress bar up here. So I have my reward settings. I always do the first one as free shipping. So basically, if someone enters a certain amount in their cart, they get access to free shipping. And then the next thing I'll do is I'll do a tier 2 reward type and make that all products. And I will add in all of the products that I want to sell. I'll import these using AutoDS or de-essers, and then just make them basically zero cost items, and then make the compare app price the price that you saw on the value stack. And basically what this rule is if someone adds $100 to their cart, they're going to get this product, and this product automatically added into their cart. And you can even set up additional tiers as well if you wanted to go crazy and add in like another 3 gifts. So you could do like 6 gifts. It's very simple. You just add a new rewards tier, make sure that it's a product tier, and Upcart will automatically add those products into the cart, assuming that they have hit the minimum amount required. And all you need to do is make sure this minimum amount is lower than your sale price to make sure those items get added into the cart. Okay. So now I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like if someone were to jump onto my site. And as you can see, let's go ahead and press. I don't know why this X button is like getting in the fucking way. Okay. So anyways, we're going to press the add to cart button and we'll show you what happens. And let me reset this cart here. All right, so we can see what happens here. So I'm going to press add to cart again. So they see the crazy value stack. They press add to cart and you'll see Upcart add all of the gifts in real time. So as long as someone adds this base product, they're going to get all of these additional products added to cart. You just have to make sure you either have a discount code or that these are just compare at price products and not actual. They don't have a price in the actual price column, but just in the compare at price. And again, you can go crazy. You can add in multiple tiers, add in like another 3 gifts and make the value stack even crazier. One of the best examples of this is this Pilates reformer set. This dropshipping brand, as you'll see, they're using Upcart as well. And they have like so many different gifts that show up on cart. And they even have some upsells and they have the lifetime warranty. This is like textbook offer implementation, but Upcart is by far and away the best way to implement offers to make sure people are actually getting the stuff. And once they see all the items automatically add to cart, it literally looks like a slot machine and they just go crazy for it. So that is how you actually implement offers and some of the different ways. Again, the custom liquid is going to be linked underneath this video, as well as a link to Upcart. I'm not affiliated with them, by the way. I think they're just the best cart app. Although if they do see this video and they want to get the sponsor going, definitely open to that. So that is going to do it for this video. As a friendly reminder, do want to keep you guys posted on the fact that God Tier Ecom is open, enrollment is open. If you want to get access to my complete masterclass that reverse engineers how I built my first successful dropshipping business and scaled it profitably to over $1 million in revenue. It shows you step-by-step how to do everything from finding the products, building the offers, building the stores, the creatives, the testing campaigns, all that good stuff. On top of that, there's 3 weekly Q&As. There is hundreds of dollars worth of free shared SpyTool accounts in the group as well. And if you join today, you get access to a free one-on-one coaching call. There's a 7-day money-back guarantee. So if you join and you hate it, you can get your money back ASAP. The price is going up on the 30th or the end of the month. So make sure you join. If you join now, you'll be able to lock in your spot for the lowest price it will ever be before the price goes up. So if you want to get access to the masterclass, the 3 weekly Q&As, the one-on-one coaching call, the shared SpyTool accounts, PP ads, Shop Hunter, all that good stuff, and try everything out with the money back guarantee, make sure you hit the first link in the description to join God Tier Ecom. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a longer one. I know you guys like this longer format style of content, so hope you got a ton of value out of this. Let me know if you're able to implement in the comments any of the advice that we talked about in this video, and look forward to catching you guys in the next one. For now, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.